It was the kind of morning that made most people stay in bed. Atlanta was cold, gray, and soaked in rain. Cars hissed by on the slick streets. Umbrellas bobbed through the fog. But on the corner of Peachtree and 8th, a woman stood still. No umbrella, no coat, just a shivering baby pressed against her chest, and the quiet hope that someone, anyone, might stop. Most looked away. But one man in a black Cadillac Escalade didn't. And what he did next would change their lives forever. Emily Carter was 26, soaked to the bone, and holding her daughter Lily beneath a tattered gray hoodie. The baby was crying softly, her cheeks pink from cold. Emily hadn't eaten in nearly 2 days. Last night, they'd slept under a bridge wrapped in a plastic sheet. Today, she stood silently on the sidewalk, whispering to strangers, "Just a little food for my baby."
People passed by.
Some glanced.
Some judged.
No one helped. Inside the Escalade at the red light, billionaire Ethan Walker watched. He was on his way to a high-stakes tech investment meeting that could expand his software company into new international markets. He had no reason to stop. But something about the woman, the way she stood like she had nothing left but the child in her arms, froze him. "Pull over," he said quietly to his driver. Rain slapped against his coat as he stepped out. Emily flinched when she saw the tall, well-dressed man walk toward her. "What's her name?" Ethan asked gently, glancing down at Lily. "Lily," Emily whispered. Her voice cracked. Her eyes were hollow. "Has she eaten?" She shook her head. "And you?" Emily hesitated. "It's okay. I just want to find food for my baby." Ethan looked at both of them and nodded. "Come with me." She hesitated, but when she saw his eyes, she saw no judgment. Only quiet kindness. And hope. Emily climbed into the back seat, still cradling Lily. She perched on the edge, afraid to touch anything. Ethan handed her a clean towel. "Wrap her in this." They drove to a cozy diner in Midtown. Ethan ordered hot pancakes, scrambled eggs, apple slices, and warm milk. Emily fed Lily first, trembling. She ate slowly at first, then faster. Tears streamed down her cheeks. "Thank you," she whispered. "Tell me what happened," Ethan said softly. Emily looked down. "I was raised in foster care in North Carolina. Moved to Atlanta for work. Met someone, his name was Marcus. He was kind. Promised we'd get married when I got pregnant. But one day he just disappeared. No goodbye. No calls. Nothing." She looked at Lily, now asleep in her lap. "No job would take me. No home. I begged. Slept outside. Lily's all I have." Ethan's chest tightened. He reached into his coat, pulled out a wad of bills, and placed them on the table. "This will help for now," he said. "But I want you to call me in 3 hours. I'll take you somewhere safe." He handed her his business card. "Don't lose it." Emily nodded quickly. "Thank you." I promise." After the meal, Emily wrapped Lily warmly and tucked the business card inside her daughter's onesie pocket. She boarded a city bus, heading back to the same street corner, thinking she'd wait there until it was time to call. But she never noticed when the card slipped from Lily's pocket. It landed outside the diner, soaked by rain and nearly forgotten. Hours later, Ethan checked his phone. No call. His heart sank. Maybe she was just hustling, he muttered. Or maybe something went wrong. Troubled, he returned to the diner. As he stepped out of the car, he spotted the card, his card, on the wet sidewalk. He picked it up slowly. She lost it. His instincts kicked in. "Drive back to where we saw her," he told his driver. But by the time they arrived, Emily was gone. Miles away, Emily searched her daughter's clothes. Her heart sank when she realized the card was missing. She cried, rocking Lily on a bench under a gas station awning. Then a thought. Maybe it's still at the diner. She took a bus back across town. Just as she arrived, Ethan was leaving. They missed each other by 1 minute. Back at his house in Buckhead, Ethan tried to focus. His younger brother, Ryan, had just arrived from Los Angeles after nearly 15 years away. The family was celebrating, but Ethan couldn't get Emily out of his mind. His driver pulled him aside. "Sir, I saw her. This morning. Same spot. She was waiting, still holding the baby." Ethan stared. "Take me to her."
Now.
By the time they returned, Emily had nearly left, thinking all hope was lost. But then she saw the red Escalade. The driver waved. She ran forward, tears already falling. "I lost her card. I went back to the diner. I looked everywhere." "Come with me," the driver said gently. They returned to Ethan's home. When Ethan saw her, he didn't hesitate. He didn't let her kneel. He didn't ask more questions. He simply said, "You're safe now." She bathed.
She ate.
Lily slept soundly for the first time in days. Later, Ethan sat across from her. "Do you have a skill? Something you'd want to do?" Emily nodded slowly. "I used to do hair. I always dreamed of having a small salon." Ethan smiled. "Let's make that happen." 3 weeks later, a bright sign lit up a small corner in East Atlanta. Lily's Touch, Family Hair Studio. Emily stood by the door, in a crisp blouse, Lily in her arms. Her own chair, her own mirrors, a place she could call hers. Ethan visited on the first day. His brother Ryan came too. "You did this," Emily said, eyes glossy. Ethan shook his head. "You never gave up. That was all you." Business grew fast. The community embraced her. She hired 2 other stylists, both single mothers. Months later, Emily got a call from a woman named Vanessa. "I'm Marcus's sister," she said. Marcus was in a car crash the day he left. He was in a coma for a year. He passed last month. He always talked about you. Emily stood in silence. Then she whispered, "He didn't leave me?" "No," Vanessa said. "He never stopped loving you." Emily looked down at Lily. "Thank you," she said. "He has a daughter. And one day, I'll tell her how much he cared." Ethan returned a week later. He sat in the same chair where Emily now worked miracles with hair. "Some people just need a chance," she said. "And some people are born to rise," Ethan replied. She smiled. Because now she had a home, a business, and a future. All because one man saw her, not for where she stood, but for who she could become. Moral: kindness doesn't require millions. Just a heart that refuses to look away. Share this story if it touched your heart. You never know who might be standing in the rain, waiting to be seen.